Jaguar Land Rover has really struggled over the last few years, so much so that they've really lost ground on their rivals. So today, what we want to go through is where Jaguar Land Rover is now and why the future looks hazy. So in terms of where they are now, they've fallen behind their rivals, and year on year, they've really been struggling from a profit after tax perspective. The main reason driving this was a chip shortage. So a few years ago, they had a chip shortage where it was pretty well reported at the time, where there was a global supply problem regarding chips. And certainly Jaguar Land Rover was one of the parties that was struggling as well. And it really affected their sales. So what they decided to do was really prioritize certain vehicles for customer orders. But even so, they really struggled to be able to create cars, so they really reduced their production in accordance with the reduced amount of vehicles that they were able to produce. They released the ipace, which is an electric vehicle, SUV, and that one really struggled as well. It hasn't really had as much sales as Jaguar Land Rover would have thought they would have had. And now it looks like they're well behind in terms of their rivals, in terms of electrification of their vehicles. So they're really playing catch up to really get there. So what does the future look like? At the time of recording, Jaguar Land Rover is currently deciding on whether to go with the UK or to go with Spain. That is regarding the new electric power plants that they're looking to create. Jaguar Land Rover are looking to invest about £15 billion over the next 5 years. And this is largely going on developing their electric vehicle concept. The problem for Jaguar Land Rover is that their rivals have really stolen a march on them. More and more of the luxury car companies, from Ferrari to Rolls-Royce, etc., are now creating their own luxury SUV range. So the market is becoming more and more crowded and saturated. And unfortunately, Range Rover has been one of the casualties of that. So it remains to be seen how Range Rover are going to react to this, how they're going to defend their position, pun not intended with their Defender vehicle, but how they're going to defend their position, how quickly they can get their new electric vehicles out, and how the customer perceptions are going to be to that, because Jaguar Land Rover are already behind, so they've got a lot of work to do to catch up. Jaguar Land Rover are launching a new car, so that is the Range Rover Vela. It's on sale now, as of recording, and it's available for order. It's a new electric vehicle, SUV, luxury SUV, and the Vela promises to be the quietest experience on the road, so that sounds interesting. Let me know in the comments what you think of the future for Jaguar Land Rover, how you see Jaguar Land Rover now, and whether you think it can recover from its current slump to really catch up on its rivals. Thank you for watching.